Imagine this, somewhere in the desolate, icy expanse of Antarctica, a geological survey team stumbles upon something impossible. Buried deep beneath millennia of ice, it's not a meteorite or a long-lost fossil. It's a suit of armor. But this is unlike anything ever forged by human hands. It's colossal, standing over 8 feet tall, crafted from a cobalt blue material that defies analysis. It's battered, scarred by what could only be described as the ravages of an unimaginable war. This is a suit of Adeptus Astartes power armor. This is the moment our world changes forever. What would happen if modern-day Earth discovered the armor of a fallen space marine? Let's dive into that mind-bending scenario. First, the discovery itself would be the most closely guarded secret in human history. The survey team would be debriefed, sworn to secrecy, and probably relocated to a very comfortable, very isolated facility for the rest of their lives. The armor would be airlifted under the cover of a ferocious polar storm to a black site, a place that technically doesn't exist. Think Area 51, but 100 times more secret. The world's greatest minds, physicists, material scientists, engineers, linguists, and military strategists would be assembled. Their first task, figure out what this thing is. The sheer scale is baffling. The armor is designed for a being far larger and more robust than any human. The initial assumption might be that it's an advanced combat drone or an unmanned exoskeleton. But then they find the occupant. Inside the Ceramite shell, they would discover the remains of an ultramarine. The biological and genetic analysis would send shockwaves through the scientific community. This being is human, but not quite. Its DNA is a complex tapestry of modifications and synthetic organs. The black carpacci fused to its ribcage would be a biological enigma. It could take a century of dedicated research to even begin to understand the principles behind it. They'd see images of sprawling hive cities that dwarf our own, starships the size of mountains, and armies that number in the trillions. But they would also see the enemies of mankind. The endless green tide of the orcs, the silent, soulless legions of the necrons, the reality-warping horrors of chaos, and the all-consuming swarms of the tyranids. The truth would be stark and brutal.